Melbourne, a cultural and sporting mecca. This vibrant city is known for its cafes, live music and iconic laneways. But tonight, all eyes will be on Marvel Stadium as our homegrown heroes make history.
He went behind the back for Golding!
This Boomers squad just might be the best we've ever seen. But you can never underestimate the might of USA basketball. The sporting capital of Australia is about to put on a show like never before.
International basketballers have played for Olympic gold medals here in Melbourne, but never, ever has the sport seen anything as big as this. A record crowd of more than 50,000 on a converted indoor football field and TV coverage around the world. This is rare air for the sport of basketball in Australia as we, along with these thousands of fans, welcome you to Marvel Stadium as the reigning Olympic gold medalists and the reigning world champions, Team USA, get set to go head-to-head with the very best the Australian Boomers have to offer. This is going to be the show that you have been waiting for, along with all the fans. What a contest this is going to be here from Marvel Stadium, and we appreciate your company as well. What a great pre-game and now ceremonial exchange of gifts between these teams. It means so much to Australia to have the United States here with us and playing the absolute best to test ourselves with. And it means a lot. I know Andrew Gaze and Shane Hill have spoken to me a lot about it, but let's hear from the current crop about what it means to pull on the green and gold.
We take a look at the starting lineup.
Well, this is the starting five, and four of them were the starting five at the Rio Olympics, our last major tournament, with Dellavedova and Mills in the backcourt, Joe Ingles and Aaron Baines.
Best formed player since we've started this campaign, and Bogut coming off the bench with all that experience is exceptional. But look at that, the backcourt, we spoke about Walker, 26 points a game.
Playing with a lot of motion early on, and you'd have to say that there'll be plenty of motion at the start of this one, because even these American players, they would never have seen an atmosphere like this.
No, they haven't played in front of a crowd this large. It's an outstanding effort by the sporting public of Australia to get behind this. Of course, we've got Game 2 on Saturday, and they'd like to get off to a good start here. And we are set to go, and it's Baines in the middle against Miles Turner for the opening tip. And Turner wins it, but Landale stole it, loose ball. Look at Delhi getting down, looking for it early. And now a chance for the USA, and they will bring the ball forward. And it's Kemba Walker with it. One way back, the other. Oh, got the foul. Good help team. Well done, Paddy Mills, as he chased it down there. Miles Turner making a statement.
And what about Greg Popovich, first offensive play? He goes at his own star, Paddy Mills.
This is Mitchell elevating first score of the game for the USA. Look around the rim. Landale with a rebound. Mills off and running. Ingles quickly up the floor as well. Mills exploring, gets some paint. Oh, rejected. Again, great defensive pressure applied there by Jaylen Brown.
Wow.
Boards there from the United States as they come forward. Through Jaylen Brown, inside the paint, there was contact, no whistle provided, cleaning up his own mess. Miles Turner adds another.
And unlike a lot of coaches in the NBA, Greg Popovich, he doesn't mind the mid-range shot either. Every play of his first possession is going at the rim. He's really trying to test the Australian defence early on.
Athletic work here, going to the right hand, and Joe Harris opens his scoring account. The
players, everyone can put the ball on the floor. Even Turner, we saw the last time, could put it on the floor. That's tough to defend as Paddy Mills gets things going for Australia and knocks down.
Off and running, a chance now for Dellavedova. Baines, back to Dellavedova, into the paint once more. Goes back to the right-hand side. Here's Landale from close range.
Jock Landale has the ability to be in the right.
Chance now. Jaylen Brown hands over. Elevation came here from Joe Harris, and he knocks down another.
How quick. When you're fighting over the top of the sheet to adjust, you get your depth perception right and feel good about your shot.
Tatum's shot off the mark. And here's a chance for Dellavedova. He's got Golding going to work in close range. Couldn't complete it. Eventually, it falls.
We'll take that to the rim in transition.
USA by 2. Middle stages opening quarter. Logan on the floor as well. And plenty of contact there. The offensive foul is going to be called on the USA. Game from the USA and Kuzma, and they're off and running with Donovan Mitchell now. Harassed by Golding, had the ball dislodged. They kick it outside. Harris works inside the defender, needs support. But Kuzma in the corner. He fires baseline and fills it up as well.
That is a beautiful stroke. Shot so fast. Sometimes just getting through some motion, work the clock, try and keep the scores a little lower.
Paddy Mills with it, guarded by Kuzma, found a way past. Again, the shot was rejected. Active work from Lopez once more. Almost disrupted that, but can't finish it there was Middleton, who's onto the floor. And a chance now. Well, Dellavedova's going solo.
He struggled against Canada, and he's come down. And really, it's 3 of 12 because they actually tipped one in for us.
Tatum, Kuzma top of the key. Baines couldn't get there quickly enough, and Kuzma fills it up. He's 2 of 2.
It's not like there's a whole lot of sophistication about the way Team USA are going about it. Just penetrate the dish, get to the rim, or spread the floor. But Aaron Baines steps out and knocks down a 3 himself.
Well, he struggled from in the post, but he just steps out. This three-point line, let's not forget, compared to the NBA three-point line, and get his 8 to 12 points. We know he's a great passer and one of the better defenders on the team as well.
Yeah, Bogut. Sorry, my bad. That's just a tremendous effort by Andrew Bogut.
About to expire, they get it off just in time. So good pressure D from the Australians, and they're out and running. Mills couldn't control the pass. They've coughed it up, and a chance now for Middleton to bring the USA back. Outside, Kuzma elevates. Oh, Kuzma is putting on a show. He's 3 of 3 in the game. And Mills sits down. Australia to restart. Shot clock working down. Give and go inside. Dellavedova gets it done as he comes up. Kuzma the rebound. A chance now for Kemba Walker to bring the USA forward. Inside the last minute of the opening term. Walker's nice finish. His first points in the game. Dellavedova back the other way. Elevates, no room for the shot. Bogut, quick ball movement. Golding trying to shake Tatum, spins into the paint. Fall away from Golding. Oh, the bottom of the net.
Great body control by Chris Golding.
Quarter, the chance to take the lead.
Dellavedova brings them forward. They left him alone. Goes the 3, can't connect. Plumlee with it now. Kuzma from half court. He fires. Oh, did everything but fall. Oh, what an opening quarter. And the Boomers, after being down by 6 points earlier in the term, have closed within a single bucket. It's quarter time here in front of 50,000 at Marvel Stadium.
To the World Cup, so Popovich will be looking at different things that they're working on as well.
Against Spain 3 or 4 days ago, they had 23 turnovers in that game. As Andrew Bogut goes down the middle, and with the 2 hands tucks it in very nicely. Just opened up for him.
Terrific work from Australia. Have exploded at the start of term number 2 here, and they'll count that as well as Kemba Walker gets through. Kemba Walker grabs the rebound to bring Team USA forward. Took over 2 minutes played term number 2. Walker decides to go solo, and it was a good option.
And that's that same look that we're talking
Early shot, particularly, that's a no-pass offense. Come down, sure he's open, but particularly when USA on a bit of a run here.
Donovan Mitchell goes solo as well. They have rattled off the streak here. The USA.
America only 4 for 13 from the three-point line. They shot 48% against Spain last week.
Walker elevates. He's off the front of the rim, got after it with his own rebound and tried to help it in there. Miles Turner putting on the fin.
Paddy now 1 from 7 from the field. That's a good shot for him. He has to continue to take it. But again, this is where Australia needs to be able to hold tough. If we take the fort at the other end and get some defensive stops against a world-class team.
Well, that's right, Hammer, because you're always going to go, it doesn't matter what team you're playing for, you're always going to have those periods, and there's a little tough one for...
By Miles Turner. And a chance for Team USA to come forward once more through Tatum. Shows them some tricks. Now it's Jaylen Brown in traffic. Almost lost it. Stayed with it. They share the ball around. Tatum fires and comes up with the finishing touches.
Line up on the floor when you got your 2 bigs on.
Top of the key. He elevates, fires. Rebound belongs there to Joe Harris. So good patch here for Team USA. Harris was bumped by Dellavedova. It goes unwhistled. Tatum in the corner once more. He fills it up. And the margin balloons out now. And we've got a 12-point lead. Rebound falls into the lap of Miles Turner.
Both Joe Ingles and Matthew Dellavedova have both missed their 3-point shots short since we've seen them play in Australia.
Mills in the corner. Good look.
Probably needed that one. Got to get a wide open one.
Shares it with Brown. Down low. Chance here for Tatum, who elevates in a mismatch over Paddy Mills. Couldn't complete it. Loose ball. Tatum gets after it, keeps it alive. And USA will reset here.
It's a serious mismatch with Tatum against Paddy Mills. He's got about a 6 or 7 inch height advantage.
Middleton from just beyond the foul line comes up with a good, his first score in the game.
Well, I think
Magic Johnson was there. We were in awe.
Here's Paddy Mills exploring into the paint. Nothing on offer. Goes to Landale. Golding wide open. Yes! To go solo front of the rim. Mills scurries after the rebound. Creek to his left. Golding joining in as well. Can he go back to back? Yes, sir!
And that's what he's like. He shoots him in clumps. He can get very... That'll do his confidence the world of good, and they've got to keep milking that. Keep milking that shot with Chris Golding.
Boomers have scored the last 6. Margin cut to 5. A little over 90 seconds out from half-time, and they're active at the defensive end at the moment. Shot clock works to 5. Brown isolated in a mismatch with Landale. Takes him down. Landale was having nothing of it and slams it back down. Shot, the big body there, Brook Lopez.
That's not his shot. They needed to go to him, but that's not the one I think that they were designing.
From close range, coming up with the 2. So a chance for the Boomers to edge a little closer. Mills skirting the baseline, takes on Kuzma, draws him out. Now Landale, mismatch here with Kemba Walker. Looks inside Mills, does a good job of it, draws a foul on Middleton in the process. Chance at a 3-point play. 11 during the middle stages of this second term. Got Bogut at the top of the key. Here's Mills now. Get away from Middleton, elevating for the triple. Yes! Oh, what a finish to the first half. Chance now for Donovan Mitchell, getting some treatment from Dellavedova. Harris just bobbled the pass. Miles Turner had it stripped away. Active hands from Joe Ingles presents an opportunity for the Australian Boomers. Working hard, Bates a little out of control. Mills trying to keep it alive. It was not appealing to the optic nerve, and look at Coach Pop, 70 years of age, he's still got the wheels to beat them all!
Baseline, 14.
A lot of hustle in there.
Clear.
Landale with it, uses Baines. Hand over for Dellavedova. A sag off in Baines, lob pass from close range, gets the finishing touches, he puts Australia back in front.
And
That would have brought the house down. 1 point lead for the Boomers. A big Paddy triple would have got everyone off their seats.
Walker takes on Landale and comes up with a 2. Burke. Donovan Mitchell now. Up the floor, good screen from Turner. Leads Kemba Walker. Oh, that's pretty to watch.
it's the pass again at the other end.
Rebound. Leading that category in the game. He's got a dozen rebounds, Turner. Australia's got 20 as a team. He's firing from deep as well. He's got the range to match. Open up a 6-point buffer. We played a tick over 3 minutes here. Term number 3 from Marvel Stadium in Melbourne. Swift ball movement into the corner for Barnes to come up with his first points in the game. And a 10-0 run from the USA.
And off his left hand, they were trying to get a flare pick for Pat Mills on the baseline. They said, no siree, we've seen this play before.
Turner, shot clock at 7. They share it around. And nice finishing touches provided by...
They're playing 80 to 100 games a year in the NBA.
Even if they do, they've got the athleticism to cover themselves for any little slip-up.
Mills gets it from Ingles, looks inside. Landale with a turnaround 2.
Good find.
Walker exploring, now picks up the dribble. Donovan Mitchell. Guarded by Dellavedova. Screen from Turner opens up the floor for Mitchell. He's too good and he knocks it down. He's got 11, the first player from the USA. USA in front by a single point. Australia took the lead at the start of this term. They got down by 12, trying to work their way back into the frame. Here's Kuzma firing. Oh, he's been outstanding tonight. He knocks down another. That's 4 of 5.
Pushing the ball handler to the baseline, so he just flare picked. Wide open.
Golding fires with 4 on the shot clock. Needed to get it off, and it's all the bottom of the net.
Knocked down an open shot.
Tatum with it once more. That's 7 points, all in that second term, and he adds to the tally now. Double-figure lead. Never been bigger than 11 in the game as Dellavedova comes forward. Bogut and Plumlee goes behind the back. What a sweet pass. He finds Paddy Mills for the finishing touches.
Andrew Bogut, the 7-footer. What a read.
Mills up to 17 in the game. Mitchell was after that, but he didn't need to be.
Paddy Mills. Australia do a great job. Whenever the ball goes into the post, the weak side action is good. Another turnover, but they get bailed out by another turnover. And Golding gets to the line, but he's going to shoot 3 freebies. So a nice little bit of play there for Australia. Some ugly play, but effective for Australia.
Well, the whinge and win. He complained about the last one when he didn't get one. Saved it for the next where he'll get 3 rather than the extra bonus on the one that he made.
No doubt, isn't that fast approaching? FIBA 2019 World Cup in China a week away. There's Tatum. Penetration, Plumlee rolling to the hoop. Oh, Golding's D was outstanding as well, and Plumlee had to turn around and say, where did that come from?
That's right, good recovery, and that'll give the bigs a little bit more confidence to come out. If he knows this type, if Bogues and the bigs know that this type of help's coming, that helps in their motivation to get off their man, perhaps get a little higher on those on-ball screens.
Tatum, tough shot. Nice soft touch, though.
Yes.
USA by 10, Golding. Here's Mills, high arc on the shot. Good D. Talked him out of it. And the challenge for Australia is to go with them. Less than 3 minutes left, term number 3. That's just a little too easy from Kemba Walker.
Wow.
Couldn't complete it.
That time was just perceived pressure more than actual pressure, just thinking the bigs are coming, and Nick Kay short-armed it.
Brown, he elevates, knocks down the 2. The USA lead by 14 here. It's the biggest margin we've seen at any stage.
USA defense is cranked up, there's no doubt about that, but really need to be better from the Australian point of view.
They've been restricted by 15 points in this term. Shot clock down to 3. Ingles overdue.
Well, that may be better for Australia. You're not even trying to get over the screen. You're just saying, I'm going to run through this bloke and send a message because he is defending me pretty hard at the other end.
Wow, this is a shooting clinic they're putting on. White hot. Why he might be a little gun shy to have a look at his own, but
they come from different looks, as we see an offensive foul there. But when you're in a man-to-man, you're playing this sort of pick-and-roll basketball that Americans are used to being able to play with the NBA day in, day out. Playing against the zone, you get different looks for your three-point shot. And I think forcing them into making those passes is certainly worth a gamble for the start of the fourth quarter for Andre Lamanis to try and get some sort of momentum, push them out of their actions.
Heading toward three-quarter time. Walker charges into the paint, can't convert.
In the quarter.
Which was remarkable because in the first half they only had 5 in total.
Baines fires quickly and they got the good start they were after. For Aaron Baines, Dellavedova baseline. Landau had it stolen away from him, and a chance now for Team USA, and they go forward. And it's hard to stop that sort of work there coming from Kemba Walker. Started to play and he finished it. Australia turned the ball over for the 13th. For the rebound over to Dellavedova. Exploring down low, found an opening, and they can't prevent Dellavedova from adding the 2. He's into double figures. How about the work of Miles Turner on the boards? He's got 14 to lead that category in the game. And with 11 points as well, and he's looking to add to that. Why not?
The pick-and-roll defense has still been a problem.
For some of them, notwithstanding the Canadian games, but before that, they've had a big spell before they've been in real action.
Harris couldn't complete it, gets it back now. Turner got rid of Golding and helps himself to another 2. 15-point mark on the shot, couldn't finish it. And here's Dellavedova, hard back the other way. Slow pass, Golding though, ready to fire, fills it up once more. 19 in the game now, Golding. Lead. Kemba Walker. Against Sobey, feeds Plumlee from close range. Well, he pushed off, according to Andrew Bogut. Referees didn't see
about the rotation from his teammate. He's come over to help, and I think he wanted someone to pin down and tag his diver.
Oh, that's a nice finish. Takes some anger out, and he's swinging upstairs on the rim there, Andrew Bogut. Give the fans something to cheer about.
good post from Mitch Craig too. Good recognition, seeing the big fella straight down the middle for an easy one.
Walker from outside comes up with the goods. 18-point edge. Margin has never been bigger at any stage in the game. Mills cutting hard to the hoop, and again it's a nice find from the big man Andrew Bogut as Mills adds to his tally now with 19.
I'm not sure there's a better big man in the world that plays off that elbow and can find people with that pass.
Oh, nice finish. They says he was fouled. Walker
Up high and get guys cutting, and guys have adjusted well to be able to get themselves some easy baskets off that.
We're talking about Australia playing a little bit of zone. That time the United States were playing a little bit of zone, Case.
Oh, how do you like that ball movement? Margin out to 20. They did a very good job of being competitive in the first half, but since the major break, it has been one-way traffic as Sobey opens. Walker's led them a merry dance as well. Look at this. Takes them all on. Bogut did a good job. Behind the back again. Sobey's knocked down one. Wraparound pass. Craig is fouled. Gets it done. Something for the fans.
Experience playing now for the USA going to the World Cup. He could average 28 points a game.
US hard at it. Good rebounding job, just outsizing there from close range. He can dunk, he can rebound. Jaylen Brown's got the complete arsenal here. We've got 4 NBL players on the floor at the moment for Australia, including this man, Nathan Sobey, who's left out.
Landale.
Let's not forget the United States also, they've got to actually make a cut, and still got 13 on their list. Can only take 12 as Middleton. As casual as you like.
Playing, because there was certainly a role for him. The second half he had against Canada was outstanding. I think that he was the sort of player that was going to earn minutes if he had just stayed with it.
Shot clock at 5 for Team USA. Penetration of Brown hits the deck hard. Couldn't finish it. Sobey had it, but they've lost it, and Jaylen Brown eventually puts the finishing touches on in the double figures and with a violation a little earlier. Derek White with it. Happy to watch the shot clock down to single digits for the moment. Going solo, firing over Landale. Caught it deep, loose ball. Creek gets there before Glidden. He's off and running. Perhaps the last play of the game. Landale on Kuzma, spins baseline, just wouldn't work for him. And Middleton puts a stop to it. And that is all from Marvel Stadium. An entertaining affair. In the final analysis, it's a 16-point win for Team USA. It's the USA 102 defeating the Australian Boomers 86.